21 Pilots recently released their last album in the Dima storyline, Clancy. Or so we thought. This album was set to be the final battle between Clancy, the Bishops, Nico, all of that. Until we heard it, and the ending left us very confused. Rather than answering questions and showing us who won, we now have more questions and are wondering if it'll keep going on, if this battle is even over, or if it's just begun. Recently, there's been a lot of images, puzzles, and just all-around news coming out surrounding the idea of a potential deluxe album or an entire separate album to finish this storyline once and for all. Today I want to break down each and everything that we know about this so far and give you my opinions and takes on if we're getting a double album or not. The way this album ends, everyone knows it. We hear Blurryface say, "Hello Clancy." Now, yes, this could obviously be the end, but after this song ended on a live stream where 21 Pilots debuted every music video and the album in general, Tyler had this to say.
When you hear the end of Paladin, you tell me. You tell me. Does it sound like the end?
Now, I don't know if it's just me, but this clearly does not sound like the end. So the fact he even asked this question, I think he knows that this is not the end. Following that, we had a fan event. We had multiple pop-up shows for this album rollout in places like London, Mexico, New York, and of course Ohio. They did a show in Columbus, Ohio, and there was this puzzle, a puzzle you had to solve. I'll throw up a picture of what that puzzle looked like. They also included this in the digital remains pack from their shop. And long story short, you had to decipher what this meant. And when you translate what it really means, it comes out to like Clancy Ultimate Chapter or Clancy the Final Chapter, and there's a 25 following it. Why would there be a 25? Now that I'm not 100% sure on, but we will discuss what I think it could be. Some believe that it's the year 2025, although I don't think they'd already be talking about that in my personal opinion. It could also mean 25 days after the album comes out, 25 weeks, who knows. What I do find interesting is 25 days from May 24th, which is when this puzzle was solved. It would bring us to June 18th, which is Josh Dunn's birthday, but also the date that the first ever Clancy letter from Dima.org was released. So that's very interesting, okay? Another theory about this number 25. Tyler one day just tweeted out a bunch of random letters that look like a keyboard spam. I figured when I saw this, oh, he's excited because Clancy's almost out. This was before Clancy even released. He then followed that tweet up by saying, "Guys, this is literally nothing. Come on, you know I'd be straightforward with you about everything." Obvious sarcasm. Tyler's never told us the truth once, I don't think. If we take all those letters, okay, there were 11 letters. If we take Clancy, there's 13 songs, plus the Craving single version, plus 11, that equals 25. Yeah, everything's kind of lining up here. We also got these series of photos in the digital remains pack, and we can spot things like 120 minus 95, which of course, if you're stupid like me and have to use your calculator, it's okay, don't fret, I'm here. I have the answers. It's 25. It's 25. Another popular thing I've been seeing lately is if you take all of the tracks from Clancy, 1 through 13, and you add the Craving single version somewhere in there, if you follow that up 15 through 25 and match it up to his tweet of random letters, there have been some leaked songs, rumored songs, or even in that digital remains pack, scrapped songs, quote unquote, that we can see, and these letters actually line up with names of those songs that have been leaked or scrapped. Yeah, that's interesting, right? That's interesting. I don't know what to think about that. Another just crazy 25 fact, on June 25th was the last Blurryface concert. On June 25th, Tyler posted a picture on Twitter where the Blurryface paint was washing off of his hands. This photo recently resurfaced. I'll throw these all up on the screen. We're supposed to get this video for Paladin Straight early June. That's not the 25th. 25th is late June. I think this is really going to give us some context and give us some clues as to what is coming up for this album. Possibly an announcement. That's why I want to get this video out before Paladin Straight comes out. We also just have a very, very random Josh post talking about running, and it's a picture of Clancy. He ran while listening to Clancy, okay? Now, what could this allude to? Well, he has a time of 47:14, which if you play the album Clancy at exactly 47 minutes 14 seconds, that's when we hear Nico speak. Yeah, and of course 6.25 miles. 6:25, June 25th. Following that, he also tweeted, "I'm a dashes in the street in a room full of pardon my delays. which of course is him saying basically he likes Next Semester better than Navigating. He's admitted that Navigating's like his least favorite song on this album somehow, in which Josh Dunn replied, "It's tough to find good company." And yeah, would you believe it, Tyler's tweet about the ashes in the street has 47 letters and 14 words. Josh's response had 6 words and 25 letters, 47, 14, and 6, 25. What is his IQ? Another thing, even in the song Snap Back, he says, "Fool you once, it's been 25 times. Yeah, he's fooled us about 25 million times with all of these hidden messages and clues he's given us. Another crazy fact, 625, if you skip to about 624, 625 in Paladin Straight, that's when we finally hear Blurryface speak. Now, call me crazy, you could say this is a coincidence. Nothing's a coincidence with Tyler Joseph. There's about 2 or 3 minutes of blank, empty noise with just the birds. Why would they have it run for that long just for Nico to show up at 625? Now we also have something that Tyler said in an interview before Clancy officially released.
Some of the record's called Clancy, and it's actually, that's the protagonist of the story we've been telling. Right? Yeah, the kind of like the
opposite
hero.
Of Blurryface.
Yeah, so Blurryface is kind of the bad guy. He's the antagonist, but you know, they've been at it for a while, and we're gonna have the final battle here later after the record. So
after the record releases, I thought the record was the final battle. And then we hear it, and obviously only Paladin really focuses on the lore after the record. Now, a lot of people figured, oh, he just messed up what he was saying, or maybe he's referring to the shows for the world tour. That's going to be the final battle, you know, with the whole entire crowd with your banditos, you know. But Tyler knows what he's doing. Tyler says everything strategically. He literally has interviews from the Skilled and Icy era saying the words overcompensate about 50 times. And then what was the first song for Clancy? Overcompensate. Yeah. He's on another level. Now, I'm a little bit all over the place because I am just kind of thinking of everything that I've heard from this era and from these puzzles and whatever pops up into my mind. I'm yapping into a microphone. I just think it's a little bit too suspicious and everything's a little too connected. I've heard many theories. We're going to get one more song, theories as 3 to 4 songs, or theories that we're getting 11 new songs because of that tweet. Now, what do I believe? Why would he tweet those random letters? Why would there be 11 of them? I think there's a very high chance that if he's going to release something, it's going to be 11 new songs. I also think there's a lot of ground to cover with this storyline, and I feel like he wouldn't just want to throw his story into one song, you know? I know it's been stretched out across all of these years, but I feel like the final one needs to be more than one song. So that's just my personal opinion. We'll see what happens. Nothing could happen. Who knows? They could be totally doing something different. Now, I do want to talk about potential spoilers. Now, don't get me wrong. I know nothing. I'm just the same as you guys. I'm a fan theorizing based on clues and photos we have. This is also from the Digital Remains pack, which was so awesome. It was only $5, and I feel like it was super worth it. You got like 121 photos. You got some live performance songs from these pop-up shows of songs off of Clancy, and I think they sound awesome. But anyways, I'm going to throw up these images, and when I first looked through these, I noticed this, and then I saw people on Twitter posting about it. These photos look very interconnected. Now, is there a chance, considering that we got to remember Tyler is Clancy, who is also Blurryface, like it's his other self, you know, it's his dark thoughts. It looks like he's blowing up Dima, you know, it's blowing up. And is he laying down as it blows up? Or is that just me? These could be totally different photos, but maybe he needs to destroy Dima while also destroying himself to end this. There's even songs in Nico and the Niners. He says, move in, but not everyone will get out. But not everyone will get out? Is he referring to himself? This is interesting. And now just something random. I mentioned this a long time ago on my channel when I was first discovering this Clancy news coming out before the album even came out. This is back when the red tape was showing up. I made a video on this, and I just want to follow it up by saying we got these images, and I thought, okay, the final cover is going to finish this tape logo, and it didn't. But then the Digital Remains pack came out, and look at the cover. You see the cover? Now let's put it over what I was theorizing. Yeah, sick. It's sick. They're sick in the head, what they're doing. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on the mic, spit my truth. There's way too much going on. They know what they're doing. Give them time. Early June, we're getting Paladin. That's literally in a couple of days. As I'm recording this, it's May 31st. oh my god. I will be reacting to Paladin Straight music video when it comes out, because I will definitely be losing my mind. I'm hoping the ending really gives us insight as to what to expect next. Maybe the end will have an announcement saying Ultimate Chapter coming soon. Something. I do think the highest chance of anything happening is possibly an 11-song follow-up album, Clancy Ultimate Chapter, releasing on June 25th. I think there's a really high chance of that. I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to get your hopes up. This isn't the end. This definitely is not the end. I just wanted to talk about it. I know other people have made videos like this. I haven't really watched all of those, so I definitely could have missed something. Let me just say that. There's so much going on with this. I've definitely missed something. But this is at least what I know of and everything I wanted to talk about. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope maybe you learned something, or maybe new theories are arising for you. These guys they're doing the most. And I know it sucks because they disappear for like years after an album release, but when they come back, they do so much. You gotta understand, they're making these songs, they're making a story, they're making freaking puzzles for us to solve while they're gone. That's why they're gone for so long. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all later. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I really appreciate all the support you guys have given me. It's like honestly overwhelming. All of these videos have been doing really well. I've been getting so many comments and just positive feedback, so thank you so much. We'll have more content coming soon. See you later. Peace.